Nossa, essa internet aqui é boa, hein? Ai, tá dando pro gasto. Ah, já vou fazer a live agora só pra terminar o negócio e também já vou iniciar a live do Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, essa aqui agora que eu vou fazer rapidinho, só pra fazer esse negócio aí, depois eu volto. Ah, eu sei. Ah, eu tô fazendo live no YouTube, pelo YouTube mesmo. Daqui a pouco eu já vou fazer a live do Yu-Gi-Oh! Por 40 minutos, aí já vou sair. Vou fazer aquela ranqueada lá. Pronto, vou lá então agora fazer o que você falou. Já que você falou que lá é o oposto. Aí eu... Tá. Ah, e tem um baú lá que eu não tô conseguindo. Será que você saberia me explicar onde tá esse último baú? Depois... É, o último baú. Eu já limpei toda a área. Não, não, não. O baú luxuoso da missão eu já acabei. É, ele tá aparecendo no mapa, mas só que eu não sei a localização dele. Ah, mas mais fácil, tinha uma ideia melhor. Entra pelo YouTube, você já vê onde que é. É, no YouTube eu tô fazendo live agora. Aí você entra e dá uma olhada. Não, por causa que aí já deixa. Hã? Entendi. Pronto, já tô chegando lá, eu já faço. Não, mas é qualquer coisa, você só vê a localização da onde que eu vou mostrar e você já vai saber mais ou menos. Que é só um baú que falta o catar. Morreu. Não, é que só falta um, eu já limpei tudo já. Não, do minério depois de qualquer coisa, se você quiser ele já entra e já faz pra ele e já me ajuda aí no baú, depois eu entro no mundo dele pra fazer também. Deixa eu ver. É de baixo pra cima então. Fazer. Ah, a lança pra ponta de baixo não tá aqui. O outro é o oposto daqui. Aí deu certo, já tirei. É, eu já ativei. Pronto, já ativei a última estátua. É isso mesmo. Tava do avesso mesmo. Agora você tem que escalar ela. Aí se você quiser já catar minério, aí você já me ajuda aí você achar o baú, você já cata minério. Aí depois eu entro no seu mundo fazer também o negócio. Hã? Por quê? O meu tá travado, né?
Yep. Seems like there's no easy fix to get rid of the darkness.
Pronto, agora eu só tenho que conversar com ela só. E aí eu já acabei.
The surrounding area has changed again. But it'll be no big deal for us. Right? Should we go straight back and see Sumi, or sort out the changes around here first? Sumi, we did it!
I can tell. It looks like all 3 towers have been successful. The evacuation is now going much more quickly, thanks to the improved environmental conditions. But it seems like something happened that I hadn't foreseen.
There's darkness churning inside the Dainichi.
Logically speaking, all of Enkanomiya should be back to normal by now. Unfortunately, this place has now become the most dangerous of all. I don't know why, but what I can tell you is the location of the guy behind all of this. I'm going to have to ask you to confront him and make him—
How did this—
I've been observing the flow of the darkness, and I've noticed something peculiar. There was a faint vortex continuously absorbing the darkness. I can only assume that the flow must be triggered by his need for abyssal energy. He's extremely dangerous. Even most bishops would be no match for him. Music to my ears. Thank you. If I have deduced correctly, he should be in the library area right now.
It's him!
Oh, hey. I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising. Look at you. You're the only person I can think of who could actually pull that off. Still, what's with you joining forces with them?
You're just trying to stall for time with small talk again.
Huh. I guess maybe you're not so... Look, I understand that seeing me has gotten you a little agitated, but frankly, the fact that you're still so fired up and raring... So, let's burn off that excess energy with a little exercise, huh? Just to... From the ash to the power of flame compels...
Witness my great undertaking!
Incoming! Allow me! Conflict!
Time for my coming!
Covenant of the Deep!
Revelation from on high! A glimpse of the future!
Stronger than I thought. Cut to the chase. Rest and rebuild.
Here's the inferno!
Let's move out.
Verdict is...
Incoming.
Flames of redemption! Stop! Oh, my life is flashing before my eyes. That woman with the slender pupils, what does she call herself?
Huh? How do you know about her?
Her name, what is it?
Huh. She calls herself...
That reptilian seems to be doing a pretty good job of human imitation. Makes sense, doesn't it? The Baptismal Bishops are a highly intelligent and fast-evolving kind. There have been legends about this for over 1,000 years now. The Bishop people.
Bishop people? Huh. Sounds like the kind of...
Well, this one comes from an old Enkanomian legend. When the Baptismal Bishops were defeated, they began evolving to survive. That is to say, they imitated the victors. Eventually, this gave rise to a line of bishops who were indistinguishable from humans except for their pupils. These were the Bishop people. The story goes that they gradually infiltrated Enkanomiya and took over many high-ranking positions. Remind you of anyone?
We did hear that Sumi's pupils are vertical.
Yep. In good lighting, you can see that Reptile's pupils are thin, vertical lines. That's hard evidence that she's betrayed you right there.
But she's been helping...
She is just using you to get revenge on me. I mean, I betrayed... I formed an alliance with the bishops. I said I'd plunge all of Enkanomiya into darkness so they could send their elites into the Dainichi Mikoshi and rescue their captive kin. In return, they'd allow the Abyss Order safe passage through their territory and help me rebuild the Three Towers. But they didn't know that the darkness of the Abyss was a terrible poison to elemental beings.
So, they thought you had betrayed them?
I mean, I totally did betray them. To be fair, it'd be pretty humiliating for the Abyss Order if we unleashed the power of the Abyss on them and they were just frolicking around with no side effects.
You are pure evil!
Well, here's where we are now. Once she's done with you, she'll use the power of the Dainichi Mikoshi to suppress the Sangha Coralia and create darkness to protect... They are probably diving down into the depths to rescue their imprisoned companions as we speak. It won't be long before the source of Blood Branch Coral is completely cut off.
Poor Baptismal Bishops.
If you still want to save Watatsumi Island, you're gonna have to hurry. You can use the mechanism I left behind to guide the light and dispel the darkness in the Dainichi Mikoshi.
We don't believe a single word that comes out of you.
Oh, come on, guys. Do you honestly have another choice? This is just another fruitless trip to Enkanomiya for me at this point. But no biggie. I'm just a marginal figure in the Order. Unlike those who are falling over themselves to serve our highness, I'm interested in more... Ooh, yikes. I think I'm all out of time here. I'd better go. I would say, see ya, but I probably won't. Here, I've got a parting...
This looks like part of the same set as the one that Kokomi gave us. Wait, now's not the time for that. Oh, Paimon's so angry. He got away. We can't trust that guy, even if he sounds like he's making sense. So, let's go back to Tsumi and ask... Oh no! Tsumi's gone! We couldn't have missed her on the way here! Aw, come on, it's okay. On the bright side, most of the soldiers have been successfully evacuated. If any bishops did come through here just now, at least no one will have... Even though... Just thinking about that guy drives Paimon nuts! It seems we've got no choice but to give what he said a shot. This must be the mechanism he mentioned. But how do we reach it?
That's everything. On to the next.
Oh, depois que pega aquela escada transparente lá pra subir, aonde você vai? É, depois que você chega naqueles altarzinhos, que você pega uma escada transparente que você ativa com o negócio, com a caixa lá. Aí, aonde você vai? Você sobe a escada, mas eu não tô achando um lugar pra ir. Não, mas o que eu falei da escada aqui não tá aparecendo não. Ah, tá, entendi. Entendi. Uma que vai no baú, aí depois tem que ativar de novo, certo? Ah, agora entendi. Já fiz aqui. Obrigado. Eu estava cego, agora estou enxergando.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
How does it work? Since it has something to do with light, maybe the Bokuso box should be able to activate it.
Certo, já ativei um.
That's the mechanism, right? Allow me.
Live!
Rest and rebuild.
Speed of light!
Hey!
That's everything. On to the next. You give, you receive.
Abre aí, eu quero ver que tem 10 crianças. Coisa.
Oh, that's where the mechanism is.
That's everything. On to the next.
Somos dois.
You give, you receive.
I'm unshocked. It actually, for once, he didn't lie to us. Well, maybe with his sneaky way of explaining things, he doesn't have to. Why does Paimon feel like you two have reached some sort of... The Dainichi Mikoshi should be accessible again now.
Pronto.
Oh, looks like we need to write this thing down.
In adventuring, as in business.
Abysmal bishops! And dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh? Still no sign of Sumi, though. Hold the line. Allow me.
Moment of birth.
Speed of light. Hey!
Live!
Hey!
After a careful head count, it seems like the baby bishops aren't here anymore. Guess if the baptismal bishops really did come down here, that means that guy was telling the truth. So, Sumi really is a... But we still haven't seen her anywhere. Where the heck... whatever. It's Sumi! What is she doing in front of...
Since you came back, I'm curious to know. Did our...
Some baby bishops were rescued before we got there, but the old and weak bishops went back in the water to hide after we defeated the elites. Sumi,
I have no intention of explaining anything. Although I can communicate with you, I know all too well that the conflict between our two kinds will go on for... Before I leave, I'm going to destroy this light. Do not come any closer, and don't even think about trying to sneak. This tower seems to hear my wishes. I just need to think the thought, and it will change its brightness. And if I so desire, it will collapse before me. With the cognitive equivalent of a click of the fingers, I could destroy this source of great pain for the bishops. So why?
Oh no. This is way more serious than losing access to the Blood Branch Coral.
It's...
It's a pendant in the shape of... Are those...
This pendant has been with me for as long as I can remember. Why does it fit with your two pieces? Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to say that...
Paimon doesn't understand. This one is Kokomi's, this one is from the Dainichi Mikoshi, and Sumi's has been with her all along.
I grew up with the bishops. My only possessions were this pendant and a few boxes of books. I learned human language and writing from them, but not long after that, Enkonomiya was left without a single human being. It became completely... Only recently did I finally have the chance to make contact with humans and learn what the things I'd read in the books really meant.
Sumi?
There's a saying in your human books that I never understood until right now. People belong where they are born, but creatures belong where they are fed. I am a bishop, not a human. I guess the Dainichi Mikoshi isn't my concern. But we'll be back one day.
Depois não, tem que ir logo.
Deixa eu terminar.
Tá dormindo.
Ai, de caramba, depois.
Sumi is gone. Why did she suddenly change her mind in the end? Right! Kokomi will have definitely anticipated this possibility. That would be why she gave us the pendant fragment and everything's resolved here. Let's go back and tell her.
Quem te achar o que você tá e como é que você faz ainda, meu?
Tá marcado tudo aqui. Será que você não pode ler aqui? Você olhou pelo menos o papel que você tem? Então olha!
Hey, Kokomi!
You're back. The soldiers briefed me about you successfully worked with a shrine maiden named Sumi to clear the darkness. But then there was an unexpected change.
Yeah, that's right. But after that is when...
Really?
Sorry, Kokomi. Paimon feels kinda bad.
There's no need to apologize. As I said, Watatsumi Island has no it's a relic from back in the very beginning when the Watatsumi Omikami reorganized the court and reformed Enkanomiya. The 3 pendants were given to the Dainichi Mikoshi, the Sangonomiya line, and the vassals. The original intention was that the common folk, the officials, and the divine vassals would all hold each other accountable. But today, only the common folk have flourished while the other 2 bloodlines have declined. So the pendant is of little use anymore.
Funny you should say vassals. One of the soldiers seemed to think that Sumi was one of those. But actually, her vertical pupils meant that she was a reptile. She fooled us.
That's not true. Vassals of Watatsumi typically take on a half-human, half-snake form, symbolizing that they are the familiars of our serpent god. At least, they used to. Over time, the vassals gradually became identical to humans, all except for the pupils of their eyes. But Bishop people and reptilians, they're pure fiction. There is no evidence for their existence anywhere among
Oh, so Sumi?
The Watatsumi Omikami exhausted its power to create Watatsumi Island. And after that, it grew weaker and weaker. No more vassals of all our hopes were placed onto her. She was going to be the one who could communicate between the bishops and the humans. But when she was just an infant girl, she and her guardian shrine maiden were attacked by bishops at the border of Most believe she died that day, but some believe she was raised by the bishops. The people of Watatsumi owe a great debt of gratitude to the vassals of Watatsumi. Now that the bishops and Watatsumi Islanders no longer have a territorial dispute, I sincerely hope...
What a story.
Still, now that we know how Blood Branch Coral works, I, as Divine Priestess of Sangonomiya, may need to think of a new way to... For the time being, however, the issue is resolved. And all thanks to you. I can't thank you.
Fechei.
Great undertaking. Burn.
Don't blink. Uphill battle. Allow me. Speed of light.
Coming to be.
Incoming. Don't blink. Hold time. Speed of light.
Burst forth.
Incoming. Don't blink. Allow me. I will not go quietly. Hold time. Incoming. Hey. Speed up. Allow me.
My flame. New strategies required. My experiment failed. Coming to be.
Don't blink. Hold the line.
Burst forth. Still within my threshold. Time to read.
Allow me!
Incoming! Hey! Speed of light!
Coming to be! Time for retribution! Live!
Don't blink! Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
Burst forth! New strategies.
Covenant of the Deep! A fresh maneuver!
Moment of birth. Burst forth.
Don't blink!
Coming to be.
Incoming!
Burst forth.
Speed of light! Hey! Hold the line! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
Coming to be.
Speed of light!
Não. Não tem, não tem, não tem. Vai pra lá. Você sabe como que eu completo capturar 8 borboletas do coral? Sabe onde tem essas borboletas? Vou procurar aqui. Já catei 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vamos ver aqui.
Meu Deus. Aí o pai grita pra mim, né? Você vai? Papai. Aí eu tô arranjando, tô arrumando, eu não quero cuidar.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.